What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's shaking, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course, man. And shout out to everybody that's been following us on Deaf Radio as well. That's our new Instagram, DEAF2 Radio. Make sure you guys follow us there. Yeah, Anthrax has been a curious case, guys, man. Because when we first started doing videos here on Lost in Vegas, we heard that Anthrax was part of the Big Four. It was Megadeth, Metallica, Slayer, and Anthrax. And out of all of those bands, Anthrax just has kind of come up short as far as songs that we've, I don't think we've really truly liked anything from Anthrax. We did Caught in a Mosh, which we definitely didn't like. We did Indians, which was an improvement. We didn't like that song. So here we are. We are now putting Anthrax under the redemption category. You know what I mean? We told you guys that it's going to be a series that we get back to here and there. It's not something that you guys should expect us to be doing all the time. Once in a blue moon, we'll do bands that we just haven't liked in the past and see if we can find something that we like from them. We're doing Only today because this has been a big request for a while on Patreon. And I guess you guys said this is the John Bush era. In the prior era, I think his name was Joey Belladonna. So now we got John Bush on this song. So let's see if that makes a difference.
Let's hope so.
So let's see, man. Anthrax, let's see if they can redeem themselves, at least in Ryan and George's opinion. And this is off of the Sound of White Noise album, which came out in 1993. So this is early 90s Anthrax, and we did 80s Anthrax. So let's see, man. Anthrax Only. Like they were like, yeah, we got to get, grunge is popping. Let's get a grunge vocalist to replace Joey on this, man. It just feels like they got a vocalist of the time to replace my man Joey. And Ryan, you had said, and I'm feeling that is exactly how I'm feeling. Like, there's some stuff I like, but it's something that's not quite getting it over the top. And maybe I have to continue to listen to really, at least for me to pinpoint what it is for me. Maybe Ryan will say it. But something just isn't quite coming together for it. But I could tell that it's a rocking song. Like I can hear why you guys requested it because clearly it has qualities in it that are just more conventionally catered towards like a hardcore rock song. Yeah. But it's just not coming together for whatever reason. I'll keep listening though.
Are you getting Chris Cornell vibes? That's the way he's singing it.
That's what I say. They replaced Joey with a grunge singer.
Yeah, you know, this is tricky though, George, because I like the way they started with the drum pattern. I thought that was cool, and then when the groove came in, the chords that what do you call that? I don't know if you call that like a halftime or something. That the break in the middle of it, that and the way they bring it back. I don't know what that's called. It almost kind of seems like a freestyle. You know, I thought that was cool, but then when you get into the actual chorus, and then I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tricky. It doesn't sound bad, but it's not grabbing me. That's probably the easiest way for me to say it.
All right, man. Let's see if we can figure out why we don't like the shit. Let's keep it going.
Oh, man, you never wanted to understand classic ways to live here. Compromise for me. I'm at both ends of the spectrum. You're somewhere in the between. I come clean. Revolve around yourself. It's you and no one else. Hard for me to stay. Swinging moods and things. Darkness till the red. Unpredictable. Unpredictable. You would see it only. You had it taking things out of my hands. Only. You never wanted to understand. Had it taking things out of my hands. Only you never wanted to understand. Only you had it taking things out of my hands. Only you never wanted to understand. Crucified, terrified, sacrificed my whole life, my whole life, my whole life, my whole life, my whole life. If only, if only, if only I can't contain myself. I can't contain myself. I just can't take myself.
Yeah, y'all are gonna disagree with us on this one. I really feel like this is gonna be a very polarizing opinion because I could see why y'all like this one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got some things to like in it. It's got the hard guitar riffs in there that we typically go for. The tone I think is pretty solid on this one as well. It is something about that lead singer, man. Is it an improvement from the other singer? Yes. I just felt like the other guy, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. I just felt like the other guy flat out could not sing at all. This guy can sing, but I feel like he almost tries too hard. It almost feels like it's an overemphasis. I can't, like, it's almost like I'm trying to be the rock guy. Kind of the same feeling I felt with Avenged Sevenfold singer. The guy that he's trying to almost mimic a sound, almost trying to sound like the grunge sound at that time from, you know, like guys that just, it was natural for, like Chris Cornell and Scott Weiland and obviously Eddie Vedder. You know what I mean? There was a certain, I don't know, it just felt authentic feel to the way that they sung grunge to me. And this guy sounds like because I'm looking at him, he was in a band called Armored Saint, it looks like, back in the 80s. And it just looks like maybe it's a guy that naturally doesn't sing that way, that just started to try to sing that way to match with the times. Like, oh, this is going to be the new reinvention of Anthrax. It's a new singer, so let me go along with what sounds hot right now, but not maybe natural. I know that could be wrong, and I may not know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it just didn't feel authentic to me. It was just the overemphasis on classic. You know, it just felt very, very rehearsed and not natural to me. So the vocals really, really were a big turnoff for me in this song. Although I do feel like he can sing, and I do feel like the vocals were better than what they were before with the other singer. And I just didn't like the chorus, the ole. I just didn't like the way that was written. And quite frankly, I felt like some of the riffs were kind of generic too. Dan-at, dan-at, dan-at. And I just felt like it was a generic quality to even the way that the riffs were put together. I didn't really like this song, but I think that I understand you guys disagreeing with me because I can hear the heaviness in it. I can hear some of the elements that we said we liked in songs in it. Yeah. Those long, hard guitars, I think the tone is fine. But there's just something just very generic about this song and the way he approached it vocally that I just do not like. So that's a no for me. No redeeming.
You know, I really hate to go after you, man, because I wanna try to like say something positive. I always try to do that. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like if I say something, you know, that's not necessarily positive, I think George tries. I just think it's human nature. You try to come up.
Hold on. The drums at the beginning were dope. Some little tribal those was hot. Okay, go ahead. Hopefully that helps.
I didn't like it either, man, and I don't want to like, you know, stick the nail in the coffin even deeper. The motherfucker's dead already. Why are you doing it? You know, so. And I feel like Anthrax is playing their little hearts out, man, and they're really gonna like this. We're gonna play our little hearts out, and we're like, no, we don't like what? How don't you like that?
That's gonna be this one.
You know what I'm saying? How don't you guys like this, man? It has everything that you guys say you like, and the singer is better, and or not better, but it's different. And more so the style that you guys like, and this is our creme de la creme. We're bringing this to you, and you still don't like it, and I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm like, yeah, I just don't think they quite had it. I felt like this is a step in the right direction because you said, that, you know, you said that it's better. And I feel like it's a step in the right direction, but I just feel like when you know, you're like, it's just not, it doesn't come together. You got all the elements, but it's just the way, like you said, that the chorus, the way they it's almost the first only was only, and it's like only, like it's almost like that one didn't hit, so let me try to up it again, and
that should have been the only one.
Yeah. The way this sounded to me, man, was an attempt, like you said, to try to reinvent themselves. I felt like this song was an attempt to get buy-in for
the new generation.
Right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I can't like everything. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Can't all be home runs, man. This to me also felt like, Ryan, that it was you know, it just felt dated as well. I just felt like and I think that this is gonna be one of those songs for me. This is one of those songs to me that is it's a victim of probably being original at the time, but because I've heard this after I've heard a shitload of other rock songs that had these types of riffs and everything, this is gonna come off like generic when it probably was hot at the time. I want to acknowledge that they were probably doing things. People in the 90s who were listening to this song, give us feedback. Yeah. Maybe they were doing cool, innovative things for that time. But because I've heard other bands do this in, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, this comes off like generic riffs to me. The riffs are just da-na-t, da-na-t, da-na-t. I don't see the slickness in that. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what it is. But definitely the vocals to me, I know that was a big thing for you guys pushing this band on us was the vocals. And he can sing. But man, you know, it is just it is the try hard effect, man, that I just don't, I felt with this, man. It was oozing out of it to me. And maybe that's not even fair. I'll acknowledge that. That might not even be fair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I feel, bro. Shout out to Anthrax, man. Yeah, no redeeming here. You know, maybe another shot. Probably not. I'm going to be honest with you. We'll see, man. We'll see maybe way down the line if we get back to Anthrax. I don't know. Like I said, we could listen to a whole bunch of Anthrax songs and pick the one that we like. That might be the next option. If Anthrax makes its way back on the channel, let us pick. Let us pick which one we like, and then, you know, it could be a good, fun video, and it could be positive, and, you know, because at this point, we want to be positive towards this band. This is an important band in the history of metal. We just want a positive, not that this is negative, but we just want a reaction where we're showing them love. Man. Yeah. You know, let us know if you guys want us to pick one from them. We'll present it to you, and you guys might hate it. I don't know, but we'll at least like it, and it'll be a fun video. Shout out to everybody that requested that. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Las Vegas. We out.